There it is, folks. This year, my neighbor gave me quite a bit of wood ash. Wood ash is a pretty good nutrient for your plants. So it's been given to me free, and I'm going to find a use for it. It's really good around leafy plants like collard greens and kale, spinach, things like that. It really sweetens the soil up, but you must use it in moderation. Too much of a good thing is just not good for you. Hello. I said I wasn't going to do this. It's very cold out here. It's windy, and so I apologize early for the noise that may be in some of the photographs or films. But thanks everyone for writing me and commenting on the videos. I appreciate that very, very much. But let me tell you what I did yesterday, and I promised myself that I wasn't going to do it, but you know how it is with gardening. You get carried away. This is a cutting. That's a blackberry from the same plant I normally use, and that's a blackberry, and my neighbor gave it to me, and this is one of the older blackberries. You remember this one. It's in all my films because I've had it for so many years, and now looking at it, I got to do some trimming to it, get rid of some of the dead parts of it, maybe due to the storm. All right, we go over here, and then I added another one here. This was added again from my neighbor. Added about I guess about a year ago. I'm thinking about a year ago. And then right 3 feet, 4 feet from there, another one. This one, look, I didn't make it complex. All I did was pull the soil to the side, stick it in, and then cover it back down. Apply a slight amount of pressure because I couldn't water it. It's too cold out here. And here's another one 2 feet from there, laying up here next to the wood pile. Right there, there's the wood chips. And I dug down where I could get it in the ground and put it in. So total of about 1, 2, 3, total of 4 that I added because you know how that is. These are the ones that was giving me trouble here. I'm gonna take a good look at that because I want to look at it later. This is a plum tree. It's going to be okay, but it's, if anyone could have any information, this is a slow growing tree. Let me move that cord out the way. I mean, it is growing really slow. This has been around for about a year and a half, something like that. But I think this year is going to perk up because I'm trying a couple new things. But it's growing really slow. This one here, same deal. He's supposed to be an alderman, and the other one is a Burbank. So that's the deal on those. This one in the corner, blackberry, it's really took off. So I'm going to get berries from it this year, maybe more than I got last year. So that's the deal on that. All right, here's another blackberry. It's getting sun today. The sun's up, but it's very cold. I put one here, and I think I put one over here. I'm pretty sure I did. It's in poor condition at this point, but it's going to make it because you can see it's very green there, and that's been in the ground for about 2 months now, and it's going to do well. It's going to do okay. I've been growing blackberries for quite a few years, and they can take a lot of abuse and punishment. And here's one that was put in the ground yesterday, and it's getting sun, but wait a minute, there's frost all over everything. Yeah, there's frost. So it got down pretty cold last night, and even though it's bent over, this is a cutting that was put in there yesterday. It's going to be fine. I've done them before, and they always survive, no matter what. I mean, you have to abuse them to really get rid of blackberries. Okay, I'm the only crazy person out here. It feels like it's about 30, 27 degrees, something like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. Okay, these are the cabbage that made it through the winter, and I'm going to do something here as an experiment. Since they're getting long and lanky because they did pretty good last year, I'm going to cut these back about 6 inches, and they're supposed to reproduce another plant right from the cutting is still in the ground. See? And then we move all of this to the side. See, we just cut this back. There we go. And that will go in my worm bin or in my compost pile. Nothing goes to waste in my garden. And all we're doing is cutting the tops off. We're cutting them back. Like, this is a very good example here. We're going to cut this off and remove that. And it's going to start right from the part that's still in the ground. Right from the part that's still in the ground, it's going to start a fresh plant. And that way, on the early part of the year, I don't have to replant them. They will replant. Well, they actually start over again. This has a lot of insulation around it with leaves, because I moved a lot of leaves back here. I'm out here still getting cold because it's incredible. Everybody said it was a little crazy what I was doing, planting all these trees and these berry plants, like this blackberry or this blackberry here. And that was, I think about 4 or 5 years ago. When I first started gardening, it was 13 years ago. This right here is a cherry tree. It's going to grow about 7 or 8 feet tall, about 4 foot around. And I bought a dwarf. And I was talking to a young lady last night at karaoke that you need to purchase trees that will fit into your environment. And look at this right here. This is a small blueberry with snow all around it. See the snow there? Snow all around it. And up this line is blueberry. I was told them 8, and they're close. They're planted close. Oh, I can't talk, it's so cold. It's planted so close together because I like the high density system planting things. And this one here, oh, I got a steal on this one. This one was $7 at Home Depot. End of the year closeout. Probably would have sold for about $16 when it had all its leaves and it was pretty. And I don't buy them like that. I look for the bargains.